Alright guys, got another fantasy battle report for you. It's been a while, and funny thing is I was to the point where I thought fantasy was pretty washed up right now. But then we managed to get in a game, so very cool. Definitely not complaining. Before I get into that, do just a quick little announcement thing here. A little channel update, won't take but a minute. First of all, as you've probably seen if you keep up with this, I want everyone to know that I am fantasy through and through. I love fantasy. As soon as I found out about it, I dropped 40K and started playing it, and never really looked back. I dabbled with 40K once or twice, 12, 15 years ago. And but for 21 years now, this is my 21st year of playing Warhammer Fantasy, and that is my game. But until I find out what all this is going on with 9th edition, I have lost my drive to paint my own stuff. I still paint clients and customers. Have several commissions here that I'm working on. So don't think that I'm saying I'm not interested in it anymore. I'm just putting my personal things on hold as far as painting and getting things and buying things, because I'm not going to buy anything when the rumors are out saying that models are going away and stuff like that. So anyway, you will be seeing some 40K in the near future, I hope. Just at least until it'll be mixed with fantasy. I'm not going to quit making bat reps either. But I'm going to start dabbling in 40K. I've got Drop Zone Commander stuff will be here this weekend. Friday I'll have it, and we'll maybe do an unboxing or something like that and look at it. I'm also going to start, I'm hoping to anyway, a quick tip segment. Things like the glue bottles, telling you some products I use and giving you a review on them, as well as pricing and how to make them last. And so all those things are coming in the near future. I'm planning on it anyway. Also, you'll notice in these pictures, my wife is not only a beautiful, beautiful woman, she is also awesome and very supportive of everything I do. And you will see in this game, I have a Frontline Wargaming mat that she ordered for me because my Dark Elves are in a snow theme. And so she ordered me the Frontline Wargaming snow mat, the Tundra mat, which is awesome. She got it for me for Christmas. And then on top of that, she went and funded for me to buy a bunch of materials and build my own table. And not only is it a table, it is a table that is hinged in the middle, so it collapses in on itself when you're not using it. Has a handle and 2 locks, so it locks shut. I'm going to be doing a video on it probably soon, and I may even start selling them because it was fun to build it. My wife and I enjoy doing things like that together, and so we'll see. Anyway, so those are the things to look for. New table, playing at my house, hosting things. I'm going to start Steak Camera soon, where I have people come in and play, cook, grill them steaks while we play. Cool stuff. That's when it's not freezing outside. But here we go anyway. Let's get into the battle report. It's a small game, 1,500 points. You can basically see the whole armies here. Not every bit of it, but almost. So I will go into this is a straight battle line game. Terrain really plays no part in it. On the left is a mysterious forest. Nothing ever happens. The ruins at the top are arcane structures, whatever. Nothing ever comes of that. On the right there's a hill. Nothing comes of that. And there's a hill out of the picture on the right and the bottom. And one thing comes out of it. Okay, here's starting on my left on his army. That looks like it's 8 wide. It looks like a horde, but it's not. So 4 ranks, that's 32, maybe 30, something like that. 28, 29, something like that. Plague Bears. They have the upgrade to give them 5-up poison, which is nasty. They have on the far right is his customized. He converted up a model. If I get closer, it's really cool. He did a good job with it. It's his BSB, who is also a level 1 caster. I guess it's a herald. I think that's what it is. Right next to it is a unit, I think that is Bestigors. Yeah, it is. All the great weapons and all that good stuff. And the Mark of Nurgle. And then next to them is, I think they're just Chaos Warriors. Yeah, Nurgle Chaos Warriors. You'll see why I don't know soon enough. And there in the corner in the front, you see the Festus model painted mostly green there. That is his level 4 caster. Okay, on my far right, you can barely see it, but on the hill there on the far corner, there is a black bolt thrower, not painted yet. If you've been keeping up with me, you'll know that I haven't been on Dark Elves very long. This is actually my first bat rep with them. So you see the bolt thrower up there on the hill, no crew with it. Then I have in the middle 5 Dark Riders, no command, but they have repeater crossbows, spears. Next to them, let's see if I have it in the next picture. Yes, on the right, that is 20 Executioners, and half of them are painted. I started with Blackguard, unfortunately. All of my Blackguard are painted, only half of these are. And I have a level 4 Sorceress in there with the Dispel Scroll and the Talisman of Preservation, of course. She has the Lore of Shadow. Then I have 30 Witch Elves with a level 2 Sorceress in there, using the Lore of Death, and she has the Ring of Hotek. They have full command also. Then I have a War Hydra on the left. And beside them I have 5 Warlocks, which I will be getting more Warlocks. No doubt about it. Look at my spells. My level 2 has the Fate of Buna and Spirit Leech. Just hoping for nothing else. I even dropped some spells to get these. Hoping to move up there and, suck his characters out. Just get them out of the way. Instant points. And if you haven't seen them yet, this is the kind of cards that I make. You can email me about pricing. I'll make any lore you want. And this is for my Lore of Shadow. I have Occam's Mind Razor, which I'm really looking forward to. Mystifying Miasma, the Withering, and the Enfeebling Foe. His spells for his level 3, I said level 4, I'm sorry, it is a level 3. He had to continuously remind me throughout the game. I'm not used to seeing a level 3. Rancid Visitations, which is a super nasty spell. If you've watched my last game, it wiped out an entire unit of Ogre Iron Guts, like they were nothing. Miasma of Pestilence, and Curse of the Leper. And then his Herald up there, who was in the demonic chart, also got Rancid Visitations. And we let it go. I know, we're not using Cane Magic in this one. If you know, let me know, because we weren't sure if they could have the same spell. Normally we would say no, but they were rolling one from the Warriors of Chaos book and the other from the Demons book. So it was the same effect on the spell, but they had different lore attributes, so it's a different lore, really. But let me know if I'm wrong. We said it was cool and we let it go. So before the game begins, I Vanguard my Warlocks up a safe distance away from him so they can't really be charged. Vanguard my Dark Riders full 12 inches up. They're not really in any risk of being charged. He gets the first turn. He moved up to a wall. This is he cast Rancid Visitation on my Witch Elves, and did more than this in wounds, but the Ring of Hotek gives me a 4-up, or magic resistance 3, and so I saved one of them. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, 2 Witch Elves died. This is a look at the board after his turn 1. You can see that his Plague Bearers moved up full as far as they could go, and his other 2 units moved up to defend the wall. I left that out when I was doing the terrain. Yeah, there's a wall there. He's defending it. This is just... let me tell you the frustrations. Frenzy check. He is 16 inches away from me. 16 inches. Is it possible for me to charge? Yes, it is, if I can roll an 11. So, my frenzy check, you see it. I roll an 11 and fail my frenzy check. So, yes, I have to attempt to charge. And here's the number I rolled for my charge. Now, Witch Elves are movement 5, so this would be a failure, but right after I got through dropping my head in disappointment, I looked over at my list and realized I gave them the Banner of Swiftness. So they are movement 6, which means they make their charge. And it looks like that. That is not what I wanted. I know that I don't have a BSB in this small of a game. It showed up to bite me. But, I mean, I rolled a 10 for my second roll. They would have been running anyway. They would have been going in there. The reason I hated this, number one, Witch Elves are awesome, and there's a good chance if I can get Occam's Mindraiser off on them, they're just going to evaporate that unit. But now my level 2, before she has even cast a spell, is in combat. That is not good. And I just realized a huge mistake I made, like a total idiot. Oh, man. Oh, I'm such an idiot. You'll see in a second. Geez, I'm such an idiot. Anyway, I moved my War Hydra up like so. So if he does win an overrun, he'll still be in my charge arc, hopefully, and I can get him in there. The Warlocks flew up past him like this, and they're kind of just taking aim where they can shoot whatever they need to. My Executioners move forward some, not far enough that they're in danger of being charged. I don't know why I'm holding them back like this. I guess, my level 4 is in there, so I got to be a little bit careful. And in that last picture, if you didn't see it, my Dark Riders ran up behind him. I used my Warlocks to cast Soul Blight on his, whatever they are, Plague Bearers. So now they're -1 strength, -1 toughness. That should help my Witch Elves out. And that was all I could do. I used 6 dice to try and get Occam's Mindraiser off. I rolled like 6, 5, and a whole bunch, but it wasn't irresistible, and he added a spell scroll, so that was that. I ended up, okay, get this. It didn't seem bad when I was rolling it. When you look back, I got 48 hits. Alright, that's, the front rank gets 30 attacks. Then I'm in Horde formation, so there's a second 10, so that's 40 attacks. Then the third rank got to fight in Horde, so yeah, I got 48 hits after rerolling misses and all that. I think I had 7 poisons out of those, 8 or 9 poisons out of those. Then I'm wounding on 4s. Keep in mind now, he's -1 to his toughness, so I'm wounding on 4s. And out of 48 hits, I killed 8. I killed 8 Plague Bearers out of 48 hits. That's 40 failures. Okay, anyway. He issued a challenge and my champion took it. That's why I'm an idiot. A total idiot. I left my level 2 wizard standing there in combat when all I had to do was deny the challenge and move to the back rank. But no, that would have been too smart for me, so I accepted with my champion, and as you can see, she's taking a nap over there beside the unit. And yep, Witch Elves broke. They lost combat by 2. I needed a 6 to stay. Failed it, don't have a BSB, and he ran me down. So I looked at him and I said, you know what, that's probably the game right there. But not gonna quit on somebody, that quick and say, hey, good game, and then they just came all the way out for nothing. And you never know what's going to happen in these games either, so we continue. And since my Witch Elves decided to check out, it left him in the perfect position where he gets a flank charge into my bunker of Executioners with my level 4. And again, my level 4 is right there in base to base with him. So that's wonderful. Then he turns and does Rancid Visitation on my Dark Riders, killing 4 of them, leaving 1. I don't know if I got a picture of it or not, but that one failed his panic test and ran off the board. Um, this was nice. Moved my warlocks and my turn. I didn't get a picture of that combat. He killed several of the executioners, 5, I think, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Killed several of them anyway, and I only killed one in return. He killed my level 4. I lost combat and broke, but he didn't run me down. I don't know why I missed all that. How about that? So my warlocks move up here, and you can see how the unit is more than cut in half. There's some slid back. All of those that are slid back are dead. I got the, got the large version of Doombolt off. 4d6, strength 5 hits, and I rolled like 3 6s and a 5, something like ridiculous. Killed 15 Bestigor, and it was brutal. And I think I had Soul Blight off on them as well, so they were -1 toughness. So just obliterated this unit. They passed their panic test, but close to getting some points here. As you can see, my executioners, they did break, but they've turned back around. They rallied anyway. Now they're facing their foe. I tried to charge with the Hydra this turn, rolled like a 3 and a 1, so I went forward 3 inches, missing the Beastmen, so that sucks. Okay, you see the wall segment up there is moved. He charged towards my rear with a unit of Nurgle warriors, and this was perfect because I was going to get charged in the front and the rear, but when he charged my rear like that, I declared to flee, ran right out of the charge arc of his Plague Bearers, got away from the warriors, and now the Plague Bearers had to spend their turn reforming to face me. So I still have to rally, and I'll be charged at least by 1, but I got out of that double charge anyway. Then he cast Rancid Visitations again. This one spell killed 3, 6, 9, 12 executioners. That is crazy. Now, yes, my casting value 24 Doombolt killed 15 of his, but God, this is a casting value of 10 that just annihilated my unit. So now I am down to 7 executioners in that unit. In his turn, he did. Did I miss my entire turn? No. I failed to rally, and they continued to run. That's what happened. So now they're up here on the hill going towards my bolt thrower. Maybe I did miss my turn. I sure did. I tell you what, the Hydra tried to charge again. My little girl came over. I said, "Here, babe, roll these 2 dice. You need a 6 or more and you're in combat." She rolled Snake Eyes. So I went forward 1 inch and promptly grounded her. No, I didn't either. But, jeez. That Hydra has moved up there and just gotten tangled up in his master's whips because he is just stumbling around 1 inch, 3 inches. He can't charge or do anything. He's basically out of the game. I believe, let me skip ahead here. As you can see, Rancid Visitation went off again, and now I only have 3 executioners, and they fled a charge from those Plague Bearers again. I had to automatically flee since I failed my rally test, so now there's 3. I need Snake Eyes to rally. Look up there at the top, that unit of Beastmen. I cast Doombolt again, and zapped. There were 6 of them. I did 5 wounds. There's 1 left. When I charged with my Hydra, the one where I rolled, my little girl rolled double 1s, failed his terror test, so he's running away. He's down to 1 model, still getting points for that entire friggin' unit. And I took a chance, used my bolt thrower. Haley, come back here and redeem yourself. And she hit him and failed to wound with the bolt thrower. 6 shots, failed to roll 4 up and a 4 up to hit and wound with 6 shots. So he retains all points for that. It doesn't matter. He won the game anyway, but he retains points for that entire unit because of that 1 model there. There's a better look at it. I even moved my warlocks up there. That's where they were when they zapped him. But, Jeez. This is just an overlook of the board. Yeah, this is how it ended. I'm not quite tabled. I still have a bolt thrower and a unit of warlocks and a war hydra, but nothing I can do. I mean, those witch elves at the beginning. Oh, and I still got points for my executioners too because they were 2 inches from fleeing off the board. So there's something in that. But yeah, turn 1. I gotta tell you, just final notes in this game. I'm going to exchange. I'm probably going to bring a horde of spearmen, spear elves, whatever, dread spears, instead of the executioners. So I'll still have my witch elves, but I'll have a bunker for my level 4 in the spear elves. Level 2 can stay in the witch elves, but that was crazy. Turn 1 failing, and then it would have been one thing to move up a few inches where he still had to charge into me and all that, but for me to fail my leadership by rolling an 11 and then successfully make an 11-inch charge because of that failed frenzy test, it takes me way out of my battle line, puts my level 2 wizard of death right into combat turn 1, and then like a total fool I completely forget to deny the challenge and move my level 2 to the back rank and just get her killed right off. I guess I'm rusty. I haven't played in a while, but what a stupid move. Yeah, and then when he killed them and overran, or he didn't overrun, when he ran them down, it was going into his turn and he was right in the flank of my executioners. So game over from my turn 1, no joke. It was game over turn 1. So my first showing with the Dark Elves was horrendous. I would definitely like to say, hey, let's set it back up, use the same armies. In fact, I might ask him to see if he wants to do it, and try it again. Because even with those witch elves going in, can you believe this? He's -1 strength and -1 toughness. 48 attacks going into him, and I killed 8. That's with poison. And keep in mind, witch elves get to re-roll their misses, re-roll 1s when they roll to wound, and I get 48 attacks, 48 hits, I'm sorry, and only 8 are dead. Crazy. So anyway, wrapping it up, total victory for the Chaos. I get 0 points because my Lore of Death wizard failed in her job of killing any characters, and that one fleeing Bestigor up there retains his point for the beastmen that I attacked. So, as I understand it, he retains 100% of his points. I lose both of my characters and a horde of witch elves. So, yeah, and my Dark Riders. So, yeah, it was a clear victory for Warriors of Chaos. But it was still fun. It was fun. I'm glad I'm playing in my house now. That's really cool. It's comfortable. We have sofas and lighting and heat and air and all that good stuff, drinks and food. And so good times. And hopefully this will make it to where we can bring you more bat reps, including Fantasy, 40K, and pretty soon Drop Zone Commander 2. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments whether you enjoyed it or not, or what you'd like to see or not see. And I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll have another one up real soon.